Hey, Aspen Mountain peeps, happy Friday to you. I apologize. Wednesday, Thursday just got out of hand, man. I super swamped yesterday. We are hiring for a customer service rep, and within 2 days we got 50 applications. So we have been very super busy. I apologize for not coming on yesterday. I've just been super swamped trying to get some things done. I'm trying to get another truck, trying to get some things accomplished for the business, more equipment, which we will show you a little bit of some of the newer stuff we're getting. But if you're watching this on Facebook and you're watching this live, type in live. If you're watching this on replay, type in replay. Hey, Trinity, thanks for joining us. If you're watching this on YouTube, subscribe to our channel. Click on the little bell, get some notifications every time we come on. You don't want to miss this kind of stuff. We give wisdom every day. So hop on and subscribe to our channel. You can always go back and check out old lives that we've done as well. And we're continually trying to post those onto our website as well to try to help everybody else out. So it's Friday. We're ready for the day. We're ready for the week to be close to the ending. It's been a slammed week this week at Aspen Mountain. We've been just run, and it's okay. But troublesome pipes, those old troublesome pipes, how can we handle those? What am I talking about? We'll go into that here shortly. We've gotten some new equipment here in the shop lately. We've got a lot of new equipment, actually. But some of the newer stuff that we're getting is really cool and high tech. I want to show you one of those new ones. This is a new jetter. This is a portable jetter. We call this our under sink jetter. It's got a really small jet hose, as you can see. This will go through P-traps. But basically, this is an electric jetter that will jet out underneath kitchen sinks. That was the main reason we got it, is we wanted this for that. We're going to be getting probably another one of these. We're going to get a larger jetter, and then we're going to get a different flex shaft. Now, this is a flex shaft that we've had. This is the smaller cable, and that's the larger cable over there. These are incredibly wicked little tools. I want to show you the heads on these things. This is one of the heads. It's a chain head, and we've talked about this, how it goes around and it just beats the corrode out of the side pipe. Now, why would we want something like this has been the question. And let me show you a little view of our shop here. We're kind of a mess right now because we're so busy. But let me show you what we found the other day in a pipe. We got a call for a kitchen sink drain that was clogged and it wasn't draining really well. We ended up having to do some repiping on it, and I'll show you why. Let me flip this around. So at the very beginning, this is a galvanized pipe. This was a drain line in a kitchen. As you can see how closed off that becomes. Now, that pipe was originally like that, okay? And now it's built up to this, to where we could get in and we could do what they call descaling on it. And you can see all the rust. Let's see if I can focus it here. You can see all the rust built up on it, but I want to show you what we found inside it. That's right, you can't see daylight through it because it is completely clogged off with rust and buildup. Now, this is a home from the 1930s, 1940s. So a lot of the plumbing was put in when they first started coming out with indoor plumbing. Galvanized was a common pipe used. They also used cast iron pipe. Those were the two main common pipes for inside the walls. In the 60s and 70s, they started using DWV drainage for copper. And now we're doing nothing but PVC, like I showed you, and ABS. Underground, they were doing all sorts of different pipes. They would do galvanized, they would do cast iron, they'd do clay tile, they would do what they called Orangeburg in the 40s, which was asbestos piping. They did all sorts of different pipes in the ground. But this is what your older homes are dealing with, is pipe that looks like this. And so what we've tried to do is we've tried to, obviously in this situation we didn't have a choice but to cut it out and replace it because it was so built up. It wouldn't even get going. But if it's got a hole like this, we've bought this equipment that has chains on it. So what it does is it goes in and it cleans all this stuff right here, all this buildup off, and it descales it. Now that's what we call that, is scale. And basically what we'll do is we'll just clean that off real good with the chains, and then we'll flush it with that little jetter system to get that to wash down and get out of that pipe completely. And we've actually done some pipes lately with the descaling in the mains, and we've taken root buildup off and taking it out, and I'm working on getting another coat machine. The coat machine we got wasn't quite what I expected it to be. It was more for a commercial application. So we are getting another coating machine that will help to coat the inside of the pipe once we get it descaled. But that is some crazy, crazy buildup. What that does is that turns into some really troublesome pipes. I mean, this person couldn't even use their kitchen sink. We ended up having to repipe it. And we took out all the pipe and put in brand new PVC pipe, just like this right here. We switched it from this to this. Obviously, this is 1 1/4 inch, so we wouldn't use that, but it was 2 inch that we put in. But we increased the size of the pipe, which will help, but it'll also put that slick surface on it to where it won't build up. And so that's the benefit of repiping your home. Now, a lot of times we'll go into homes and they have galvanized water lines, they have galvanized drains, cast iron drains, galvanized water lines, and we'll just say, you know what, I really, really feel in our professional opinion that you need to do a repipe. And that right there is proof of why. Because if you don't, your pipes end up looking like that. And you don't want it that way. You want it to where it drains and it's good. Now people say, oh, I just put some chemical down the drain every day and it works. Well, I can tell you right now, chemical's not getting through that. Our snake won't even get through that. So the only way to get through that is to cut it out and replace it. So you need to keep in mind that with these older homes, yeah, they're cheaper on the market, but you're going to be walking into more replacement of pipes down the road because they are built with these cheaper products like galvanized and cast iron. So these are some things to keep in mind when you do buy an older home. It's okay to buy an older home. Just keep in mind that you are probably going to have to replace the pipes in the walls and the water lines at some point. Now that can become very costly, but what we're putting in is a higher quality that will last a lot longer. It's been proven over the years that galvanized is no good for water or for sewer, so that's not even being used in plumbing now. In some circumstances it is, but it's usually in the yard, out in the yard. But this situation, it's not used anymore for drain work or for water lines. So keep that in mind when you get ready to purchase a home or you're getting ready to have us out, that there is a chance that the professional is going to tell you something you don't want to hear. It happens a lot. We tell people all the time, hey, you got high pressure, that's hard on your fixtures, your faucets, can blow those rubber diaphragm seals inside it out. Time to change it out and put in a PRV, a pressure reducing valve. Sometimes when you're going to come in the home, we're going to find these galvanized pipes, we're going to tell you, we need to repipe this house. That's the best professional opinion we can give you is you need to repipe the house. Age of the plumbing is a huge factor in this area. There's 3 things that we always look for. We're always looking for, the pressure coming in because we want it underneath a certain pressure. We're always looking at condition of the water, and we're always looking at the age of the home and the age of the plumbing. So those are some 3 things that we always look at, and we will give you our professional opinion on. But when you're looking at homes, and make sure that the drains are not galvanized, make sure they're not cast iron, make sure that the water lines aren't galvanized, make sure that they're not made of CPVC. We've seen that a lot. That will crack over time. So these are some things that you really want to look for. It's a really smart idea if you're purchasing a home to have a plumbing inspection done by a plumber to come in and check all your plumbing out. They can check it with a drain camera. They can check it with, just looking at different things. Our expertise can help you save money down the road. Have a wonderful Friday. Have a wonderful weekend. If you know anybody that's looking for a plumbing job, have them put in with us. We are hiring for a plumber still. And we are hiring for that CSR position. Even though we've got 50 applications, we're still taking more. Give us a holler if you're interested in one of those positions. Have a wonderful day, wonderful weekend. We'll catch you next week.